Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new PlayNow. Today I have the pleasure of introducing you to Syberia 3, the long-awaited sequel of the Syberia series. A game announced about 5 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. 5 years. And Syberia 2 came out around 9 years ago, so this game has been eagerly awaited by many fans of the series. I cannot say that I'm one of them. I played the first one. I didn't like it that much because it just felt a bit too mechanical, too cold, as compared to something like Monkey Island, which was warmer, fuzzier, had more character to it. But I did like the way it looked, the way it felt. I mean, bits of it. It was very interesting. It's made by it's designed by a person called Benoit Sokal. He's a comic book artist and video game designer. He makes a series of comic books with a duck, a detective duck. He's been making it for about 30 years, if I'm not mistaken. It's an interesting series. And now we get to the game itself. Well, if this thing actually picks it up. Syberia was released on the 20th of April, so it's been a few weeks. As you can see, the reception is not all that positive, and it's available on Steam right now for $40. It's published and made by Micros, by the way. Fun fact, Micros also made the first game to which I made one of these shows back in 2009. It was Still Life 2. That was the first one that aired. The first one I actually did was for Hawks, the Ubisoft Bucharest, the flight game, which was okay in some aspects, not great. You may notice something missing in this options menu. Graphic options. This is a Unity engine-based game, and the graphics options are outside of it, and they are beautiful, moderate, and low, I believe. There's no ability to actually set something like anti-aliasing and have for legs not to look like they need a sandpaper or something. You also have controls which are not rebindable. You may wonder, well, why is it WSD and ZQSD? Well, Benoit Sokal, if you don't know, is from Belgium, and the Microids, I believe, is from France, or also Belgium. Not sure. But the main idea is that French-speaking people tend to have AZERTY, A-Z-R-T Y keyboards, and not QWERTY keyboards. You know, Z and Q are it's a different kind of keyboard layout, and they cover all the basics. Also, the game recommends you use the gamepad, and I won't because I forgot to charge mine, and I don't know where I put the cable. So yeah, let's skip over the fact that the game has very, very horrible control schemes. Let's continue to where we left off. If you haven't played the old games, then have no fear. You probably shouldn't play this either, because even as someone that's played the first game, I remember next to nothing of the plot to it. I know she was delivering a letter. I know there was a robot. I know there was a mammoth. In the sequel, there was a seal dog thing. But I don't actually remember the plot to most of the game. And Syberia 3 makes no effort to remind you, and it kind of should. I mean, it's been 10 years almost since, well, it's been over 10 years since the last one. It's been a while. Something to get you up to speed. A last time on Syberia would have been helpful. Also, the game looks nice, but this is running on an RX 480 at 36 frames a second, which is not all that great. I mean, look at the shadow. This isn't a shadow that should make a game run at 33 frames a second. Not a game like this. Sure, there's a lot of foliage, but it's not that super duper high quality foliage. Though I have to say, I like the fact that it does have reflections in the marble. I mean, it's something you don't have even in Deus Ex Mankind Divided. Like I said, the game recommends that you use a gamepad to control the character, because let me just demonstrate how the control works. I am now pressing the button. Well, I'm going to say now, I'm going to press the button. Now. Okay, not pressing it, not pressing it, not pressing it. See, there is a sort of delay where Kate basically moves like Geralt of Rivia before the alternative controls, but worse. It's like steering a cow. A very, very stubborn one. Not that I'm calling Kate a cow, but it's a control scheme. It's also got a tendency to suddenly stop sometimes. You may wonder, well, why is this a WASD gamepad-oriented game when the last two were point-and-click adventures? Well, I would love to be able to tell you. Also, you can move the camera around by moving it to the edges of the screen. And there is also one more particularity. You see, you can't actually click on stuff unless Kate sees the stuff. So I'm going to give you an example. See this thing? Yeah, it's currently... Kate can see it. Or maybe it's not in the field of interaction. I have to get close to it. Closer. Now it's accessible. And that's a bit annoying. Because I'm not sure if I'm just scanning an environment with my eyes. Okay, am I supposed to move closer to this guy for a dialogue option to show up? No. Well, yeah, you actually do. I actually have to move closer to him. Because the game would not... I mean, she's standing right next... Okay, now it does. See? Now it's sort of... Where did it go? Where did it go? You saw it there. It was just there. Where did it go? Now it's back. Where do I have to look? Where do I have to look, Kate? Where do I have to look? Tell me, please. Please. You know, when the longest journey made the transition to 3D, they had at least the sense to put the camera behind the character and actually have it focus on what the character was looking. They even had an actual option called focus, which you could use to sort of scan the area and see exactly what you could interact with. Like, you know, you were focusing on different bits of the environment. This is just kind of haphazardly mushed together, and it makes the game more difficult than it should. Oh, and by the way, I'm not playing this on the maximum difficulty. I'm playing this on Voyage mode, which has tutorial messages, which explain certain mechanics to me, reminders of objectives which tell me what I have to do, and dialogue notifications which I imagine will show me things that are related to consequences. Also, the inventory is contextual, meaning I don't have to fiddle with everything in my inventory to actually be able to use it. Speaking of the inventory, this is a bit that sort of bugs me. Souvenir from Oscar. If you've played the last games, you probably know who Oscar is. I think he was the robot. I don't remember him very well, but you can observe this. I pressed the other button by mistake. My bad. You can observe this, and you can press, and this is a bit that sort of perplexes me at first. You have inspect and back, but they're the same thing. That this doesn't tell you that you should you should examine it. This is just telling you that you're now in the inspect screen, because if I press 4, it will go back because that's the button for back. But I can, however, click on this and see what it is. Ah, yes, the robot. So you have to look at this little silver button to actually make out what exactly you can interact with, and that's kind of disappointing. Okay, let's press 4 to go back, and let's talk to this guy. So what's the plot of the game? Well, she was basically found. Well, I gotta say, this is the second adventure game that's been many years in the making. Well, many years expected. That starts with the main heroine in a boat. Only she's alive, unlike the other one. Not gonna tell you which is the other one. You probably know, if you're an adventure game fan, which is the other one.
The wind, the heat,
the fire, the rain.
I can still feel it all. I dream of it every night.
Okay, that was...
Cursed! We're all of us cursed!
Yeah, we kind of are, I mean...
The light, the wind, the heat. I can still feel it all. I dream of it
How do I skip the dialogue?
Cursed!
Oh, damn it, I pressed again. I think there was a option to... where was the controls? Accelerate Kate's... Kate's thoughts in dialogue. So I can't skip dialogue, can I? It appears that I may not be able to skip dialogue. Yeah, that's okay, that's okay. There was something else behind. No, that was just the thing. Because now we currently have to find the people in this this hospital. We were taken here by some friendly natives.
Go hold your head under the ice water in the fountain, Nikita. That'll clear up your damn headaches.
Not his time. This isn't a normal headache.
Handsome gentlemen, aren't they? Yeah, so we were found on the ice, basically almost dead, and were taken care of and then taken to hospital.
Did you speak to Madame Olga or Dr. Mongoline?
You may see that their mouths are not actually moving.
Sticking the damn nails in my head while I'm asleep.
Oh, this guy's talking.
Nail after nail through
Is
the
this...
nostrils. It's just like I told you.
Which one of these... No, I think it was supposed to be this guy. But the basic idea is that this game has almost no lip sync. And when the mouth flap actually does sort of match the characters, they do not sound right. I mean, can I talk to... Yeah, I can talk to him. I can talk to his pocket.
So you're finally awake. Has Dr. Olga been informed?
I haven't found her yet.
Get your bearings. I understood that you'd be staying with us for a little while yet.
Yet what?
If it hasn't already been done, go tell Dr. Mangling that you are finally awake.
Dr. Mangala? Yeah, Dr. Mangala, sure. I did not see that coming, really.
Have you seen the mammoths too? Go tell the staff, that way maybe they'll believe me. And have you seen any dragons?
Yeah, I saw one of them was named Jacob McAllister and he was fighting a guy named Cortez. I think. That's just for a second I thought it was an interaction point. Yeah, again, visually I like the way the game looks. It's pretty. It's a lot less cold actually than the previous ones. You know, there's other colors than brown and gray, which is a very nice thing. The old ones tend to be a bit brown, gray, white. You know, snow, ice, metal. Let's actually see if this is the person I have to talk to.
Mangling.
Say that again. I'm gonna increase the volume. Say it again.
Dr. Mangling. Dr. Mangling.
Maybe I'm just... I don't know. This sounded a bit off. And here he is. The evil doctor himself. Well, probably not evil. I mean, he's a doctor, medical doctor, not a Nazi guy. Okay, he's a Nazi. Yeah, that's a Nazi turtle machine. For sure.
You're finally awake, number 10.
Yes, number 10. You can see the lip sync is superb. Again, one excuse for this would be that maybe the game was originally made in French.
I'd like to be on my way.
And this version maybe doesn't have the best localization to English, or it just has bad lip sync. Okay, so I can see her thoughts right by pressing shift. No, I actually can't.
I am not a number.
Oh, he was going to say something.
I would appreciate it if you would call me by my name, Doctor.
There's a perfect example. That aggression boiling up within you.
Yeah, traumatic event, like being almost dead on a boat.
After effect.
So you're refusing to let me leave?
Oh, no,
We're gonna have to escape. Oh no, he's actually letting us go.
Any of the prerogatives of my position.
Yet.
Nonetheless, first you must submit to a series of tests.
Okay, gotta pass some tests. See that I'm fully recovered.
You understand. Please, sit down.
Okay.
On that?
Yeah, what would be the worst thing possible to happen? Electrocution! I mean, what's wrong with that? Just punch him, Kate. Punch him. And now it's gone first person.
Don't worry about these restraints.
He's gonna ask us for numbers or something?
Our supervisor has implemented.
No, he should. Yeah, that guy doesn't look evil at all.
Right. I do believe that we can begin. Now, be so kind as to state your first and last names, age, and place of birth, please.
Okay, that bit I actually know. Convince him to let you go. Tutorial. Click on the small icons left to here. I can...
Answer me, please.
Wait a minute. Click on the small icon. You mean the... But it's already lighting the...
I guess it can't hurt to give him that information.
Okay, so it's actually...
Maybe it'll bring this farce to an end, too.
It's actually telling me what she's thinking.
I don't at all like the way this meeting is going. I'd better tell this quack as little as possible.
Why? I mean, what's the harm in
I'm
it?
beginning to lose patience.
Well, if you're losing patience, you're not a very good doctor. I mean, patients are the reason you're in the shop, right?
My name is Kate Walker. I was born in New York, and I'll be 30 this year.
30? Oh, she's my age.
Good, miss. Up until now, my device would seem to corroborate what you say.
Yeah,
You're
it's
using
just one.
a lie detector?
How?
It's procedure. Please stop worrying and talk to me instead of your friends and family. Are you on good terms with them?
Okay, I'm probably gonna have to see the recording, but he just... It's like he jumped over a period, like...
Do I need to repeat the question?
What? Okay.
Can't do anything because of his lie detector.
Yeah, she tell the truth.
The truth.
Your psychic troubles would seem to be sick.
No, I cut off with them. I haven't had any news from my mother for weeks. And Dan, my fiancé, left me for my best friend Olivia.
Well, that's a shame.
You seem to be basking in this chaos and anarchy, Miss Walker. Is this inclination for disorder connected to this Hans Vorarlberg and Oscar? You spoke about them at length while you were delirious.
Really? I'm going to Syberia with them.
Oscar was a kind of automaton.
Yeah, it was a
Very
robot.
special. Very sophisticated. You know, sometimes it was as if he was almost alive. He was designed by Hans Vorarlberg. Hans was a genius.
See, this is the backstory
The last of a long
that was
dynasty of precision machinery
probably better suited to
manufacturers who
just
went on a
being
very
jammed
long
into
journey
a
together.
previously
They
on
landed
Syberia
a
bit
small
at the
island in a
beginning.
sea called Syberia. Hans knew that there was still a herd of mammoths there that had survived from prehistory. Hans was obsessed by mammoths.
Mammoths? Imagine that.
I said too much.
Strange
Ah,
story,
damn.
I admit, but I assure you it's the truth, Doctor.
To be honest, what I'm interested in, Miss Walker, is that during your travels you were in contact with the Yukon people. The nomads who brought you here to Velzembor.
What
In your
should
opinion,
we fear
what
from
should we
such a
fear
primitive
from such a
tribe of
primitive tribe
savages?
Savages who understand neither law nor border. Refusing civilization and settlement.
Oh, nothing. They're basically harmless.
I think, Doctor, that the Yukols live in harmony with nature, time, and space.
How are they living in harmony with time and space?
Now that is an example of typical American idealism. Maybe you should go back to New York right away. I'm sure your
Just
brilliant
let me
ideas will
go.
be justly
Really, how can you live in harmony with time and space? Are you not distorting them with your mass?
I'm not going back to New York, and too bad if he isn't happy. I don't intend on going back. Not now, later, and maybe never.
Oh, never. Never?
So
Well,
you intend to continue your journey through our country.
well, to be fair, New York can be horrible.
Neither goal
And
nor
oh my god,
destination.
it's expensive.
Pity for a brilliant New York attorney who seemed to have a gleaming future.
That's not for you to decide, Doctor. For the rest, I think I've demonstrated throughout this interview that I present no psychological after effects from my injuries.
Yeah, a skip
I would
dialogue
therefore
option
like
would have
you to
been
authorize
nice,
my
and
release
you know the
now.
text. They could just have the text
Of course.
like
Do calm down,
display
Miss
on a
Walker.
bigger part of the
I'm sorry,
screen.
but I'm not used to being interrogated like this.
Like you
Some
know,
years
this
ago,
isn't a cons. This
I would have
isn't.
interrogated
This
you in
isn't
very different
Bethesda's
manner.
Fallout. This isn't
I'd rather
Skyrim. You can have more
I
text
still
on the
feel some
screen.
nostalgia for the good old traditional methods.
Like maybe 4 lines.
You're one of the very
And the
last
skip option?
representatives of a world that is fast disappearing, Miss Walker. A disordered world that no one will miss.
Well, she's from New York, so yeah, she's kind of
This
nuts.
key is much like you, unstructured and uncontrollable. If you're able to find a
Where
way to
did
use it to
he?
leave this
Oh,
floor,
he had a pocket.
then you shall have proved that you are permanently cured.
I would like to get my things back before I leave.
Okay, got a key.
You will find them there.
Okay, cool. I get to wear a bra. It doesn't look like she's wearing one right now. Okay, I can get my stuff. One flew over the nub-job nest. Yeah, that's the achievement from... I like this desk. It's big and desky. And the controls are so goddamn gnarly. Okay, look at the cabinet. Oh, by the way, the game has a sort of mechanic similar to Amnesia, where you can do this. I could do this all day. I should probably make a video, like a music video with just the drawer and other things you can manipulate in the game. Probably be interesting. Okay, now that we've scared off all these same people, let's pick this up. Dr. Creep.
Turn around.
You could have told him to go outside or... At least they kept the uniform, like the old suit. She's been wearing it. She's been wearing the same thing for 15 years. Man. That outfit must reek by now. Well, it's not been 15 years in game, though. I think. Use the key to leave. Objectives. Guys, the music is actually very good. It's made by Inozur. Also made the music to... was made for Fallout 3 as well, and one of my favorites, the Icewind Dale 2 soundtrack. Also Dragon Age. The music is quite nice. Now let's actually get... Oh wait, first I have to actually say goodbye to someone else before I leave. You said that it didn't have any more puzzles in this area. Can I steal anything from here? Anything at all? Oh, maybe I can steal their pieces of chess.
Hello.
These guys remind me a bit of
Yeah. Who are we speaking to?
the old Sons of Asgard
My name is Kate.
from Alan
Kate
Wake.
Walker.
Kate Walker. That doesn't sound too local.
Well, to be fair, neither does your accent. Like, no one in this game actually talks the way they kind of should.
The Yukos brought me here.
Like, they mention a nurse called Olga,
Chicken thieves.
and she sounds absolutely like no one named Olga that looks like she
Now
looks.
they've come here to do their dirty work.
You mean Kirk, I suppose.
For 20 years we've been in this clinic.
20 years.
Since we
Oh,
got back from Baranor. Listen, this place has always actually been a quality establishment. I don't mind admitting. So we were pretty disappointed when we heard that Madame Olga is now letting in those degenerate scumbags from up north.
Come
Really?
On,
Wow.
Anton, come on. Madame Olga knows very well what she's doing.
so they've been in this clinic for 20 years.
For letting those midgets in here.
Why have they been in here for 20? Yeah, that's a good
So have
question.
you really been here for 20 years?
Yeah. And at first we were kept for observation with some of our buddies after that damn mission to Baranur.
Leon
I
and me,
don't
we're
know where
almost the
that
last
is.
ones still here now. We don't know what happened to the others. Gotta say, some of them were pretty bad. Worse than us. Some guys who got it pretty bad.
Fortunately, Madame Olga looks after us right. They look after us nicely here.
20? And I
Yeah.
complained about being in a hospital
looked
for a
after us
month.
good.
Well,
She's a real
I was
lady,
kind of
if you
dead,
want my
so...
opinion.
Well, half dead. Mostly.
Baranur? What's Baranur?
Oh, so I'm not the only one that knows doesn't know what it is.
It's a goddamn hellhole.
What are you talking about, Anton?
That's all I have to say about it, Kate. Kate Walker. Can't stir up the past.
Go, so don't tell me.
I'll be leaving you then, gentlemen. Goodbye.
See you around, Kate.
Oh wait, exit was asking them about the exit. Yeah, okay, I get
See
it.
you around.
Yes, see you around. I probably know I'm gonna be going now. Let's say goodbye to our friend, and oh, the controls are so bad. Where did I come in from? I think it was the door over here. Yeah, this is the one. You're gonna see the way that the voices work in this game very well displayed by this character. If you look at him, what what kind of character would you... What kind of voice do you think this character would have?
Kirk? Can you hear me?
No, he can't hear me.
No luck. Well, I'll let him sleep for
Yeah,
now.
he looks like very young and not at all American, but he does sound completely like not the way he looks. The first puzzle in this game was fixing that button up there. Involved a knife. At least it did not involve a coin instead of a screwdriver. That would have been... oh, there is something there.
Someone should have a word with the maintenance department.
Well, why?
Someone should have a word with the maintenance department.
What is it? Is the plant growing? Can I look closer? Can I? No, I can't. Okay, so let's open the elevator and then be on our way. This is probably going to be a bit of a long play now. But again, I love the fact that... Oh my god, I know why this scene is so horrible. I think the reflection is caused by just doubling up on everything, so it's double rendering everything, and that may... Still, it's not enough graphics to actually explain the bad performance. It just runs badly because it's not properly optimized. Let's open the elevator with the Cthulhu-shaped key. Cthulhu key. Why would anyone have a... That's not a key anymore. Got a face. Oh my god. So this is what a lot of the puzzles in this game boil down to. It's mechanically focused, so you have to move things. It's sort of a bit like Myst. And as you know, Myst was kind of crap. Well, it had its charm, but it... No. Okay, where are we gonna put this? I believe... Yeah, this... No, it is not fit there. This is the bottom one. This fits here. This is... yeah, this is here. Doesn't precisely fit, so I hope the game takes that into account. No, it can be... It doesn't exactly fit there, does it? This one would be here. Third one. Third one is this one. No, that's the fourth one. Go back. Go. This is... Imagine if you're trying to do the pick-lock minigame from Fallout and Skyrim with boxing gloves while you were a rhinoceros. That's basically the controls of this game. This was this one. Come on, stand still. Fifth, I believe that's the... Oh, this is the fifth. This goes here. This is not a puzzle, by the way. This is just busy work. Pointless busy work. This would go here. Oh, I did it. Woohoo! It didn't work, really. It didn't. It still doesn't work.
But...
What on earth's wrong, Miss Walker?
I am trapped in here, am I not? You.
Understand. The key.
Maybe it worked. Maybe it's summoned Cthulhu.
I did warn you, you know. You can't be at all well enough yet to deserve to be released already.
Punch him. The keys broke.
No, there must be a problem with your damn key.
Our keys are somewhat old, I will admit. But they've never failed me yet when called upon to do their duty.
That's kind of ominous to say something about a key. It's a key.
You can see that I managed to use the key and that I am perfectly cured. I have the right to leave.
Impossible, Miss Walker. The rule is very clear. Only those patients who are capable of opening the door may leave this floor.
Okay, what's with the Cthulhu motif is I can't see her thoughts.
Right.
Where's Madame Olga?
Since you won't help me, I want to speak with your superior, Dr. Olga.
You can do that when she comes by to see you.
Oh, she hasn't come in yet.
But please don't count on me to disturb her before then.
Okay, be on your way. You goddamn Nazi.
There's a problem with the key. That's obvious. I need to find out where it comes from.
Probably from Relay. It looks like it came from Relay. You know, Cthulhu's hometown. Open your inventory. Look at the... Let's observe the key. Move the cursor to find points of interest, okay?
I already know that everything works here. Let's check the key.
But I'm looking at the key.
These holes. It looks like something's been removed from the key.
Oh.
No
what?
doubt about it. My key's been deliberately damaged.
Wait, what did
I
it
need to
do?
find a perfect copy if I want to be able to repair
This is
it.
this is a cutscene. Oh. You need to find a copy of the key. Okay, so let's find a copy of the key. Where can we find a copy of the key? You may also notice that the cursor of the game is white, and it can be a bit problematic to use it on white backgrounds. I'm just going to show you a bit of it. Should probably show you no, wait. But first, let's raid his office. Let's raid the office. Raid it.
Uh-huh.
Raid it. Raid it. She's not gonna raid it, is she? Okay, the glass is a bit funky now. Like the refraction didn't work. Oh, it spawned. Move the item. It's actually in English, so maybe the game was in English initially. These things have... This is not what I would call physics, it's more like a... what's it doing? No, go back there. It's moving oddly. You can't even do movement right. Okay, at least I flip those over. Can I move that thing around? What's the bottle? No, it's nothing important. What am I even doing here? Oh, did I find something? Oh, it's something in Russian. Yinika, but no, I cannot. I haven't read Russian in 20 years. I'm guessing this would be very interesting in Russian. Something about Russian Ubermensch, maybe? Oh, there it is. There's Olga. Why? Okay, what? Let's see this. No, that's not what I wanted to use. Yeah. So what's missing? Yeah, the bit in the hole is missing.
I see. According to the picture, there's a pin missing. I need to find a way to fix it. But how am I going to manage it?
You ask for a pen? What are some graphic rendering issues there? Okay, let's see if there's a pen somewhere around here. No, just a drawer we used earlier. Nice of the doctor to not actually mind that we were pillaging his... Well, that's a nice painting of people suffering. They didn't mind that we're pillaging his office. Could it be hidden here? No, it's not. It's not even interactable. Could it be... Hey, you guys.
Get your bearings. I understood that you'd be staying with us for a little while yet.
So you're finally awake. Has Dr. Olga been informed?
No, because she's not here. You. Can I talk to you?
Have you seen the mammoths
No,
too?
it's you, the mammoth
Tell
guy
the
again.
staff, that way maybe they'll believe me. And have
Bye.
you seen
Okay,
any
skip
dragons
over
too?
the dialogue. Nothing here, nothing there. Okay, no. Maybe these nut jobs know what I'm looking for, or I can find it at least. Objectives. Find a way to repair. Yeah, so this thing it counts as being in the easy difficulty, like actually knowing what you have to do. Oh, I can speak to. Come on, go back. That was a very valuable interaction. It was the most Oh, it's like this. Ooh, cinematic phase. This is actually quite nice. If only it ran at something more than 25 frames a second. Why just 25? I don't know. Yeah, no, you want to make something that's beautiful, and it is beautiful, but why does it run like this on a 480 with an i5? Sure, it's just Ivy Bridge, but still it's an i5. Also, you should make the indicators actually pop up a bit more. They not seem like something that would be... Okay, when switching from screen to screen, the controls are completely borked. Like, she will just go in a random direction or the direction that... Well, she'll shift directions, basically, and it's very annoying. Completely annoying. Let's see, what else? There's something like a... No, that's where we... Oh, the birds! Birdies, birdies, we have birdies. We have parrots.
Birds in the aviary are beautiful. My mother would have absolutely loved them. She loved birds. Always did. Up to the end.
Cool story, bro. Can we open that? No, it's locked. So we're gonna have to find another key or bust this open with the butter knife. No,
It doesn't work.
Why doesn't it work?
No way. Nothing.
Have you tried harder, maybe?
Impossible.
Okay, no. Birdie.
Automaton birds?
It's a birdie. It's a birdie. Okay, so we're gonna have to find a key maybe, and we can use one of the birds to... I have no clue, actually. But at least it's a puzzle. That's puzzling. Let's go back to our room and see if we can find something useful here. Are you up? No, he's still sleeping.
How are you?
No, wait, he's up.
Is your departure from the clinic imminent?
I'm afraid not.
You seem upset. What's wrong?
I have to
His
use
voice
this
just
kind of
doesn't
key to
match
open a door and
anything
finally get
about
out of this
him.
place. It's kind of a test, you know? A test that I passed, but the key didn't work. And when I compared it with an original, I saw it had
Yeah,
been sabotaged.
sabotage.
I'm getting the impression they're trying to keep us here by any means, Kirk. Whether we want
Not
to
be
stay or
confused
not.
with Captain Kirk.
That's a serious accusation. Are you sure?
The facial animation reminds me a bit of Frank Herbert's Dune. Wake up.
Don't...
Proof.
The proof is building up. First, there's that key which doesn't work, and that bed you're trapped in, and your missing prosthesis.
It's true that
Yeah.
I've been very weak since I began Madame Olga's treatment. But she says that it's normal. She calls it temporary secondary effect.
Yeah, temporary secondary effect,
We
and
really
then
need to get out
you'll
of here,
be...
Unfortunately, I cannot
bird food.
undertake the long migration of the ostriches without the mechanical leg, Kate Walker. But you, on the other hand, you can leave.
But I can't. I'm trapped here like you. We're
Show
all
me the model
prisoners.
of the key you told me about.
Okay, give him a key. Give him the key. Give him the key. Okay.
Show me the model of the key instead, please.
Okay. Voila. At least like she's holding the item. That's something
That's what I thought.
something you often don't see properly done in adventure
If,
games.
of course, you find a way to get
Like
it.
when a character would give someone an item or show them an item, they would just hold out their hands
Go
with
onto the balcony.
something
Our
squiggly
shaman's
in
messenger
it.
is never very far. I use it to communicate with my people. You can give it the key. It'll take it to my tribe's smith.
Got it. Thank you so much, Kirk.
So we have traveling blacksmiths at our disposal. That's a good thing. And I'm gonna show you a bit where the okay, you guys are seeing my mouse cursor, right? Like my actual mouse cursor popped up now. Because usually there was no mouse cursor, there was just, I mean, let's look at this. That's the all we have to look at. But without the mouse cursor, like the Windows mouse cursor, you would basically not see the game cursor. Like at all.
That's it.
Come on, little owl. Come on. What was Zoltan's bird's name? Polly, I believe, in The Witcher 3. Oh, man, that Polly turned out to be a real surprise.
Hey there. That's it. Come on, come here.
Call to it. Use a bird call.
This must be
Squawk to
Valsamore,
it.
the town Kirk told me about.
Okay, maybe there's something I can use here to call it. Nope. Maybe there's something here I can use to call it. Nope. See, I kind of like this angle. Like it's something you don't see in modern games because they don't use angles like this anymore. Where the camera is just in a corner somewhere and the scenery is all around it. It harkens back to the age of old adventure games. Well, not very old adventure games, but the Alone in the Dark kind of games. You know, Alone in the Dark, the game that predates the Resident Evil series, the old one. It was an interesting game and scary as hell. There were a lot of adventure games between 2000 and 2006 or 2008 that really had some interesting graphics to them, some interesting artistic styles, like scratches and a lot of other stuff. Well, you should maybe take a look at more of them when I get a chance.
About that bird, Kirk. I must be doing something wrong. It won't come to me when I call it.
It's true that the old owl is a bit of a lunatic. Have you tried to get it to land on the balcony?
No, but I don't see what I can use for that.
Look around the yard, Kate Walker. You may find something that might interest the board.
Oh yeah, the mechanical
Why not?
parrots.
I'll give it a shot. Thank you for your help, Kirk.
Well, that sounds like an interesting puzzle to do, but unfortunately we're out of time, so let's end with an awkward break. Awkward pause. Or just take a break from the game. Yeah, this basically as much as I'll go into the game on the show. It's... This game has been in development for a long time. It was announced on April 1st many years ago, and it feels kind of rough, and I mean rough. Really rough. It's kind of sad, actually. Can't really speak of the story, the quality of the story, because I basically don't know what it is. Like I haven't played the second one. I have no idea. I barely remember the first one. Can't really say much about the characters either, because currently the characters don't really do much. They just... I'm pressing D right now, right? It's right. D is right, and the character is moving forward. Okay, let's try this again. So I'm pressing D, and she's going in that direction because that was the direction in which right took me on the previous screen. So it maintains its direction even though the camera changes. That's kind of a bit annoying. See, I'm just pressing the same buttons that I did when I started. And she's just going in different directions. It's strange.
Your
Well, I'm gonna be back next week with more PlayNows. I'm guessing I'm gonna probably skip Train Mechanic Simulator. It's been a month or two since I got it, and maybe it's not trendy anymore. Who knows? Syberia 3 is it's a mixed bag. Gotta say, I'm probably not gonna play it further. I'll have to play the first two again to actually get what it's about. Currently, it just seems like it needs about 1 billion patches. Well, not 1 billion, but at least 3 or 4 major patches, like hefty ones, or just one gigantic one to work properly. Can I use that? No, I can't. Well, this has been it. I'll see you soon again with something new. Goodbye.